At about 7 hours 10 this morning, Prime Minister Nagamootoo touched down at the Chedijagan International Airport after spending nearly 2 months overseas. He was accompanied by his wife Sita and eldest daughter Maria, and was welcomed by his fellow AFC executive member and party leader Rafael Trotman and other well-wishers. Nagamootoo underwent a successful heart bypass surgery on February 13th and has since been recuperating in the U.S. According to State Minister Joseph Harmon at the post-cabinet press briefing subsequently this morning, the Prime Minister has immediately resumed duty.
Well, once the Prime Minister is in the country, he is on duty. From the time he arrives in Guyana, he resumes duty. In fact, in his absence, Vice President Ramjatan was performing the functions of the office of the Prime Minister. So the Prime Minister, upon touching down in Guyana, resumes duty right away.
Minister Harmon noted that while the Prime Minister was keeping abreast with local affairs, he will nevertheless be subjected to an administrative briefing session.
The world is a global village now that you can be almost in any part of the world and still electronically be in touch with your office and to be able to make decisions. But certainly there are some matters which, of course, the Prime Minister will have to be briefed on with respect to administrative matters with respect to his office, and I expect that during the course of today those briefings will take place.
Specifically asked whether the PM would intervene in the ongoing controversy at the state-owned newspaper Guyana Chronicle over the sacking of outspoken columnist political activist David Hines and trade unionist Lincoln Lewis, the state minister had this to say.
Management of the Guyana Chronicle made a decision. The board of directors of the entity recognized that the management had the jurisdiction and the authority to make the decision which they made, and therefore there is nothing for the Prime Minister to get involved in. That's as far as we're concerned, that is the end of the matter.
As Prime Minister, Nagamootoo holds the portfolio as Minister of Information. Reported for the Evening News, Vanu Manikchand.